Hey guys, welcome to Cheap Comic Collector. It's episode number 431, August 19th, and today we are looking at, I think it's a flat rate box. Yep. I paid $45.15 for 52 comics, and they came out to 87 cents a piece, so a little higher than I normally go. Let's take a look and see what I got. Although I have been paying up lately a little bit. I've had not finding those 30 centers anymore, man. People are getting wise. Oh, this is cool. This is one of the all Disney boxes that I got. That's why I paid up for this sucker. All right. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. They put an extra backing board in there for the bottom. That's nice when they do that. All right, we got, I think these are all from Gladstone's first run. So most of these I'm going to already have, so no problem selling them. I will go through and double check. So there may be one or two that didn't make it through my fire a long time ago, so I may have to snag one or two. And we'll just see how it goes. But this first one is actually in pretty rough shape. That edge is, not sure what's going on with that edge. Oh, another issue in the back. So yeah, not in, definitely in very well-loved shape, which it should have been. These are great comics. These are great comics, but yeah, definitely not in the best of condition, unfortunately. But this is Uncle Scrooge 210. Back here, just about all the Donald Duck and Carl and Uncle Scrooge books had some, at least some Carl Barks in them. This one has the first appearance of the Beagle Boys, reprinted from Walt Disney Comics and Stories 134. That's not their first appearance. This is their first appearance down here. That's how they looked when they first appeared. And good stuff. These are great comics, guys. So I'm probably going to take these out of the bags if they're going to be in that bad a shape, just so I can show the damage during the sale. But yeah, we got Uncle Scrooge 210. That's Carl Barks cover too, I think. Uncle Scrooge and the Prize of Pizarro, number 211. This one, if I remember right, this is the one that influenced the ball scene in Indiana Jones. Let me see if I can find that panel. You have, yeah, here we go. You have this, these traps where they have to make their way through this series of traps. So you got this big swishing blade that comes across, but they're too short to get hit. And you got the big rolling ball coming down a ramp at them there. But again, they're too short, so it just goes over the top of them. And there's a spear trap or something too that basically does the same thing. But yeah, George Lucas, Steve Spielberg have said that that was their inspiration for that scene in Indiana Jones. Walt Disney's Comics and Stories 565. Well, this is a little later. This is when Disney was publishing them, but still fun stuff. And the 550th issue, which is anniversary issue. It looks like it's got a crease in it, so this one looks pretty nice here. This one's kind of got some wear on the spine and stuff too. So yeah, none of these are going to be perfect, unfortunately. Nice white pages though. And you got a wraparound cover for the 550th. Comics and Stories, very cool. Don't see all the characters on a cover like that very often. Once in a while. But yeah, there's a big cover crease right through here. And a big spine tick right there on Mickey's ear. Of course, it'd be right on the black part where it shows up. But an extra thick issue. Very cool. So many great stories in these comics. Uncle Scrooge 231. Reprints another Carl Barks adventure story with a Don Rosa cover. Uncle Scrooge 232. Yeah, these all have Carl Barks in them. I gotta get these out and reread them. It's been a while since I went through and read all my Disney stuff. They're so much fun. 229, 230. Uh, 228. 227. 225. 226. No tape on that one. They folded it in like I do. 223. Oh, these are gonna be hard to put in the sale. I'm gonna have to like do every other one or something. 224 with a Don Rosa story, Cash Flow. One of my favorite Don Rosa stories. Look at this panel of the money bin exploding. Isn't that awesome? The Beagle Boys ram it with bulldozers and it just bursts. Oh, so much fun. Maybe I should spread these out a little bit instead of put them all in the same sale. I don't know. Walt Disney's Comics and Stories 513. 512. I have a second box like this too that's nothing but Disney books from Gladstone, I think. Number 286. Another wraparound cover anniversary. Oh, no, it's not a wraparound cover. I thought it was. Sorry. But it is a 64-page giant issue celebrating Donald Duck. Here's Donald Duck 281. $282. These are a little bit nicer copies. And this is a double-size issue too, number 279. It reprints Maharaja Donald by Carl Barks from the March of Comics number 4 in 1947. And got a cover by Don Rosa. Very cool. There's number 280, which I think is when they came back. This was at the end of their run in 1990. And then Disney took over, I believe. And then this is 1993 when they went back to publishing them again. Because I don't think Disney had a Donald Duck title. I think it was like Donald Duck Adventures or something like that. some more Uncle Scrooge. Got number 214. A lot of spine ticks on that one. On both of these. 213. This is a fun story too. City of Golden Roofs. Alright, Walt Disney's Comics and Stories 521. This one's got an actual chunk missing and a tear up here on the cover. Number 520. Again, a lot of spine ticks on these. Cornered, folded over. I mean, if a kid had these, there's no way they were going to stay in good shape. You read them and read them and read them. Great stuff. Uh, 527. 526. 529, 528, 531, covered by Walt Kelly. I thought I recognized his style, yeah. You can tell it by the way the nephews are drawn a little bit. 530. And then you can see it in this one too, by the way the nephews are drawn. They're just drawn a little bit plumper, chubbier faces, just a little bit cuter, I guess. But yeah, definitely a Walt Kelly cover. Doesn't say in this one where it was from, what issue it was from, but obviously a New Year's cover. Here's 537, another Walt Kelly Christmas cover. And these would have all been reprints from earlier, much earlier. And for some reason I can't figure out how to open this bag. Wait a minute. What the heck? Is this a sealed? No, there it is. Okay. They just got it folded in. Man, that was tight. 540 and 539. $216 of Uncle Scrooge. And 215, that's a good adventure story too. This is a Cold Bargain, it's called, from Uncle Scrooge 17. And Uncle Scrooge 218. 217, is that the Road to Cibola? Never mind. I was going to say I thought that was the same story again, but different, but similar. And then this is the one, I reviewed this story quite a while back in an earlier reprint of this story where the Beagle Boys get a hold of a stone ray that can turn living things to stone. Great story. 1987. This one was printed from Uncle Scrooge 222, 221. And it's more Walt Disney's Comics. 515. And 514. $5.17, 516 Brer Rabbit cover. I don't know how these are looking on the camera since I'm stacking them so high. Oh, I never zoomed in, so they were good. All right. 519, 518 Infinity cover. And number 541, now every issue is oversized. They were getting so many requests to have a variety of characters that they made the page count bigger so they could squeeze more characters in Walt Disney's comics and stories besides Donald and Mickey. Here's number 545. Special double size issue of 546. Chip and Dale in there. Donald Duck. The Gremlins. Scamp. Grandma Duck with Gus Goose and Gus Gus and Jack from Cinderella. Mickey Mouse. Winnie the Pooh. And then here's a, this one is when Disney Comics took over, they got the license, they took the license back from Gladstone because they thought they could do a better job with all the new Disney afternoon characters and stuff that were coming out. And failed pretty miserably at it. Because there just wasn't that much interest from kids. It was all collectors wanting to read the old stories. So this was their first issue. Unfortunately, this one's pretty beat up. It's got some turned over pages. It looks like it's got some, maybe a little water damage at the bottom where it's wrinkled or something. And surprisingly, they had Brer Rabbit in there. At least he's on the cover. So yeah, did not think so badly of Brer Rabbit in 1990. Oh well. And then lastly, we have number 547, which would have been the last issue that Gladstone did before Disney took over. So another double-sized issue so they could get as much in there as they could. Got Little Bad Wolf, some more Gremlins, Gyro Gear Loose, Winnie the Pooh, looks like Thumper. Yeah, Thumper on Thin Ice. Donald Duck Story by Don Rosa. This might have been one where he just did the art, though. Yeah, this was written by Jan Cruz and drawn by Don Rosa. So he didn't do that very often, but there's a couple stories where he just did the artwork. So very cool. Whole lot of Disney books going on. Find an Uncle Scrooge to show here. There we go. Yeah, if lot of great classic Disney stories reprinted in those Uncle Scrooges. So much fun to get these and go through them. So that'll be it for today. I'm gonna call it now. We've only been on for about 20 minutes, but I want to go through these and see if I need any of them. But most of them, if I do need any of them, it'll just be one or two. So thanks for watching, everybody, and we will see you tomorrow for more fun with comics. See you soon.